If you are heartbroken and want to feel better right away, you need to buy this. You need to buy this product because this will change your life. This will change the brain chemistry. This molecule, or the molecules that are inside this bottle, will change how you perceive breakup and will helping you move forward, move on from this breakup, this painful breakup. Of course, time would do the same, but rather than waiting weeks or months in order to feel better after the breakup, with this, it's going to take a few minutes. I'll explain everything after the jingle.
igetmyexback.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
So first of all, breakups have an impact on our brain. Regardless of who you are, if you had a strong relationship with someone where you created strong bond with that person, what we call a primary attachment figure, breaking up with them will activate the sympathetic response, which is very similar, which is the response whenever we feel threats or danger. Because losing a primary attachment figure from our reptilian brain is similar as a danger of a threat of death. Because when we don't have someone to spread our DNA, to help us spread our DNA, or also to protect us, that triggers this emotion, this reaction. And that's why sometimes, very often, we feel heart palpitation, eating or sleeping disorder, because there's a lot of imbalance in our brain, and this fight or flight response, we are struggling to deal with this situation. So what is inside this bottle, and what is it doing? It's basically a very powerful analgesic that you inhale. You do 3 puffs, and what it does, it changes the neural activity in the brain. So obviously the formula is secret. I don't know it, but it's really efficient. And what it makes is create really the symptoms would disappear significantly. And so it's tested, scientifically tested with control group and people who are using the product. And basically the one using the product mentioned that they're less emotional and they definitely feel a lot better as a result of inhaling this product. So what it is really, and how and where can you find that? This experiment has been done with scientists, testing this product, was actually a placebo. It's a placebo, and they basically told people, you inhale it, and we're going to scan your brain activity when you look at your ex, and we're going to see your response. And people who would think there was a real molecule, an active molecule, claimed that they felt way better, claimed that their depressive thoughts were gone. What they inhaled was just saline water, I think, just water and salt. Nothing active. But they felt and they scanned. It's not just a feeling. When the scientists scanned their brain, who looked at the MRI image, they could see a difference between the control group, who thought they were just inhaling something that was nothing, versus the one who thought that was a medicine. So this product, you can create it yourself. You don't need it, right? What it means for you. The placebo changed how they felt subjectively. And the situation you're in or the pain you feel is quite subjective. What it also meant is that they were able to alter their actual brain activity. Without the need of any molecule, they did it themselves. And it's a really important breakthrough discovery because, as you know, breakup can cause strong physiological consequences where, sometimes people have like stress-related inflammation, for example. You can also feel like you need to self-medicate with drug and alcohol. And that's why you have also the risk of developing addiction. Also a lot of depressive thoughts. I think people are 20 times more likely to be depressed after a breakup than in a normal setting. But what it means is that by inhaling a placebo, by just changing the way you see things, you can feel better. The answer is within yourself. And of course, as I said at the beginning, time will do the work. I don't know anyone who still suffer hardly from a breakup where they can't sleep, they can't eat, 10 years after a breakup. They might look at the relationship with nostalgia, regretting things that they've done, said, still in love, having feeling for that person, but the pain, what is really hard for you to manage, is gone. So a few things, a few leads if you want to accelerate the process, because there's no molecule, there's no medicine that could help you. Journaling. So basically what I'm saying is that how can you structure this proactive process of trying to feel better? So journaling is one method that I use with my clients. It's a great tool to recover a sense of self and redefine the personal identity. So again, it's very important to take a step back. And so when you write down in a journal, if you do it in the right way, a structured way, it really helps you take outside of your mind, outside of your brain, sort of a brain dump of what's going on with you. And that really mechanically make you feel better. Exercise, physical exercise will also change your brain chemistry because it's going to release oxytocin and endorphins when you do a physical activity. Is that enough to feel better? No, but that's helpful. And talking to someone, whether it's a therapist, whether it's a friend, again, it's bringing a lot of distance and help you build resilience, because as you've lost a very important attachment figure, as you lost something, you need to create other connections in your life. Doesn't mean that you need to jump into a new relationship right away, because you're going to fail addressing a lot of the things that didn't go well in the relationship. And I think you're going to miss an opportunity to self-discover and how to be more secure. But you can, rather than having one primary attachment figure, creating social connections that could help you feel better right away. Friends are great for that, family. And therapists can also have act and help in another fashion than friends. So I don't replace friends, but I also enhance the experience of you creating new social support. If you have any questions, if you want to get in touch, there you can find some links in the description. And don't forget, you can create the placebo. You are the placebo. Take care.
For a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer.